The tentacle whip is widely considered to be the magnum opus of core keepers' melee damage. However, there is actually another weapon that may be challenging it, and today I will be looking at if the tentacle whip is better than the battle axe. So without further ado, let's get into the comparisons. While the tentacle whip has a higher base damage, the battle axe has another trick up its sleeve, being that it has an innate 49% melee damage increase when reinforced at level 19. So what seems like a bad weapon on the surface, or okay weapon rather, with the right gear can actually outplay the tentacle whip by a large amount of damage. So I figured, let's test these on some enemies of different types. So for these tests I will be doing Azios, and I will of course be doing Hydra. After testing the tentacle whip on Azios, it felt like a really strong weapon. But when I tested the battle axe, it was even stronger, taking down Azios in a matter of seconds compared to the 10 or 15 seconds used with the tentacle whip. And when pitted against the Hydra bosses, the tentacle whip didn't feel nearly as comfortable due to it having a straight line attack instead of a fan attack, and its lower damage made the fight go on for much longer. Whereas when I used the battle axe, I could hit tens of thousands of damage in one hit. And it was pretty crazy, to be honest. I forgot to record the first time through, so I had to record it again. But against Hydra, the tentacle whip didn't really hold up to its hype and its strength that it supposedly has, dealing minimal damage compared to the battle axe, and also having a much, much harder time dodging it. To be honest, I was using a glass cannon build against both bosses, but to be honest, that shouldn't make that much of a difference when it's, you know, a weapon of this strength. It shouldn't really be affected. It should be able to hold its own no matter how much durability and toughness and stuff you have going for you. While the tentacle whip is generally considered better, I actually feel like the battle axe is a much stronger version of the tentacle whip. It offers better damage, better coverage, better utility. It can be used as area of effect denial, and most of all, it's much easier to obtain. So, while people may suggest here and there Tentacle Whip is a better weapon, it really isn't, as these results have shown that the Battle Axe can hold its own better, as it is more comfortable to use, it has a longer area of effect, and it's just generally better. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel quite a lot. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.